Welcome back, everybody. It is your boy Texas, and today we'll be going over the Tier 3 Power Pass, which ranges from the overall of 85 to 86. I do believe you get 3 of these passes. You get 2 of them for leveling up and 1 of them from doing your MUT daily objectives. For those that don't know what the daily objectives are, you basically win 2 games, whether it be solo challenges or head-to-head, doesn't really matter. You win 2 games and buy a pack in the store. It can be a silver player pack, which is 500 coins, and you get yourself a quick sell pack, which ranges in value depending on what MUT level you happen to be. It's very simple, but you do that over the course of days and you go ahead and stack it up, obviously, and you get power passes for basically just getting on the game every day and just participating in Madden Ultimate Team. It's very simple. Now, with this particular power pass, there are tons of players between the overalls and the 85 and 86 that you can use it on. You got themed diamonds, you got team diamonds, as well as a lot of the team of the week cards. Like, the list goes on. So like I said in all the videos, it's my job to help you guys use this pass to somebody that's gonna help you win games online, as well as improve your Madden Ultimate Team. A lot of you guys may not agree with my list, which is fine. At the end of the day, use this pass on whoever you want to use this pass on. But my job here is to help and inform you guys on who I believe to be the best possible player. That way you get good value back upon using this pass on. So like, go back to the Tier 1 Power Pass. The best quarterback to use that pass on is Cam Newton, because the fact you get up to a 90 overall, you get escape artist, which means you can then avoid being sacked by all these crazy passers abilities. Tier 2 Power Pass, Denzel Ward, a great cornerback to use it on because of his speed and his man coverage at the 90 overall, which makes him elite enough to get the man up ability, and he has good enough speed to guard those top end receivers. So those are a couple of examples of players I chose with the Tier 1 and Tier 2 Power Pass. Let's go ahead and get into the list of the Tier 3 Power Passes and see which players are the best to put it on. The Blitz event is upon us. This Friday, we should have some amazing packs in the store for training as well with coins. If you guys are in the need of some Madden Ultimate Team coins, check out my sponsor, MMOAN.com. Stock up early and be prepared for this amazingness that's gonna come out this Friday. Use code Texas at checkout for a 10% discount. Now, when it comes to these power passes, I'm not really a fan of using them on players you can just bypass with training. So you look at all the themed diamonds that have the 86 overall. You can use this power pass to save training and bypass and get to an 87 overall, but you're not really spending that much. Like, it's 1,300 training to bypass an 86 overall, which is about 26,000 coins. And so I feel like this pass can be used on players that'll save you a lot more coins. And on top of that, you get more bang for your buck, right? So if you have 3 power passes, and only 3, why would you put these on players that you can just use training on? So guys like Russell Wilson, guys like Darius Slay, guys like that Adrian Amos, who's a beast, are guys that I would say you can use this pass on, but it makes more sense just to spend the training and use these passes on players that are only player locked eligible, essentially. So that cuts the list down in half. So there are no theme builders or team builders on this list at all. Even though Adrian Amos, if you guys didn't know, at the 80 or 90 overall safety slot he happens to be, I think it's 90 overall, he's on 88 speed with 89 zone coverage, which is really good, especially if you guys needed a free safety in the game, because he basically is a cheaper version of Earl the Hitman Thomas. Stop saying Hitman Texas, because that's his nickname. But yeah, if you guys looking for a free safety, then my playing out of position, he's basically a cheaper version of Earl Thomas. So let's go ahead and focus on players that you can only use this pass on and not training, which is going to be a lot of the 73 to 74 overall power-ups. And there's some really amazing choices, but there's a lot of bad ones as well. Quarterback-wise, and overall, you got Phillip Rivers. Why in the world would you use your power pass on Phillip Rivers? He does got a series redux card, but not great at all. Some good running backs. You got Ezekiel Elliott, got Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell gets to 91 overall, which is fantastic. It's like good stiff form. He has good juke move. Like, he can get all of the elite running back moves. He has 83 speed. Same thing with Zeke, 83 speed, but unlike Le'Veon Bell, he does not get any of those glitchy running back abilities to make him play even better. No tight ends, Dave Casper, Travis Kelce, not great. Offensive linemen, you guys know my stance on them. No point in putting it on linemen because they're not going to block better, because the blocking this game has right now is pretty terrible. Moving on to defense, you got guys like Calais Campbell, David Harrison, Jadeveon Clowney, Jason Sehorn, Patrick Surtain, Stephen Gilmore, Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson, Byron Jones, Earl Thomas, mentioned earlier, as well as Malcolm Jenkins and Harrison Smith. Go ahead and talk about the cards I would not power up. So Harrison Smith, Good hit power, very slow, but you get better value out of his 89 overall much superstar card because it comes preloaded with the ability, so why power him up? Malcolm Jenkins, not a good safety. Earl Thomas, way too slow. Not going to be able to keep up with those 91, 93 speed receivers out here in the game. You got Byron Jones, he can jump out of the gym. If you guys happen to finish to play the journey, that's not going to be a bad cornerback to have, so keep an eye out on this dude. Pat Pete, 85 speed on his, 90 or 89 overall power up. Not great. Richard Sherman, tall, very slow. Gilmore, same thing with Harrison Smith. Better to rock out with his much superstar card with the preloaded abilities and power him up, and had to spend way more training to get those things reactivated. Patrick Surtain just got an upgrade. Really solid card right there as well to choose from potentially. Jason Sehorn. Jadeveon Clowney on his second last upgrade. Only 81 speed, 85 block shit, not too great. Damon Harrison, big dude in the middle, but still not gonna stop stretch. Still not gonna stop half that dive. Calais Campbell, 6'8", has the tools to stop stretch. Still won't. So there's, like I said, a lot of really bad choices, but luckily for you guys, there's 3 amazing ones that help improve your team. And let's go ahead and get into it. Starting on offense first. So offensively, there are a ton of wide receivers in this range. You got Tyreek Hill, you got Michael Thomas, you got Odell Beckham, Julio Jones, and Adam Thielen. Off the bat, Adam Thielen is off the list. EA doesn't give him speed because of, I'm not gonna say why, but you guys can look at him and figure out why he don't got speed in this game. Next up, we got Quinn Torres Lopez Jones. This dude is fantastic, 88 speed with his 87 acceleration, 87 catching, 87 aware. I bring it up. 78 stiff arm, 90 short, 89 beat press with the 90 catching traffic. Really solid card. His 88's not too bad himself with 85 speed. He's very tall, not as fast as I would like him to be, and the reason why he's not a guy I would use his power pass on is because Michael Thomas exists, and for some reason, EA thinks that Michael Thomas and Julio Jones are basically the same player, which makes no sense to me. So Michael Thomas can easily be your Julio Jones, as well as be a little bit cheaper, obviously. Obviously, if you guys have not played the journey, then you gotta go out there and play the journey to get this 88 Michael Thomas, which may not be worth your time, because the journey is legit a waste of time. That leaves us with 3 receivers, right? We got Odell Beckham, Andre Reed, and Tyreek Hill, okay? Odell Beckham is really amazing, especially if you guys are playing your solos right now, getting your free harvest player. My guess is the house rules will come out later on this week, which will reward you with a nat 92 overall harvest player for like 130,000 wins. And so you can go ahead and get Odell Beckham up to a 93 overall if you power him up. But as of right now, he is very expensive to get up to a 93. So here's Andre up to a 91 overall, whereas if you compare these two side by side with Odell Beckham, like they got the same speed. Odell Beckham has way more agility than Andre. I think Andre Reed will be around what? He's at 88 versus 92. Same acceleration, pretty much the same catching, same spec catch. Reed has better catching traffic than Odell Beckham, but Odell Beckham does have better juke move than Andre Reed happens to have. So these two are basically identical. The only difference is Reed's gonna cost you about 100,000 coins worth of training to get up to a 91 overall, whereas Odell Beckham's gonna run you 674. Now, before you guys say, yo, Odell Beckham is better, keep in mind with Odell Beckham, you gotta get out here and buy his power up, which is 25,000 coins right now. Then you also gotta get out here and buy his 89 overall much superstars card, which is going for over 150,000 coins right now. You guys can use a power pass on him if you want to, but for those that may not want to use that pass on, or use 2 passes on one guy, I get you for that. And so Reed is a cheaper option as well as a better option to have than Odell Beckham. So if all things are equal, why not get the guy that's cheaper? Sticking on offense, we cannot forget about a guy that goes by the name of @Cheetah on Twitter. If you guys don't got Tyreek Hill on your team, what are you doing with yourself? His power up is going for a lot, but you can get this guy all the way to an 89 overall receiver, or he's gonna be out here with 91 speed, 91 agility, as well as 91 acceleration. This card is fast. Having speed in this game right now is very important, and then pretty much you are just one power pass away from getting this guy to a 95 speed receiver down the line, where he could potentially get out here with 97 speed if you guys got a certain chemistry maxed out. So this card is fantastic. So imagine Andre Reed on one side with 88 speed, Tyreek Hill in the slot with 91. Those are going to be two amazing guys to have out here on the field to go against those fast cornerbacks such as Denzel Ward and Deion Sanders. Now the last card is going to be on defense. Like I said, if I was going to consider theme builders, I would have put Amos on the list because of how great he is at his 90 overall rating, but we're going to be focusing on somebody else. And that somebody else is going to be none other than Jason Sehorn. He's the best defensive choice for this tier 3 power pass, simply because of how good he is at his 90 overall version, right? So for 3,700 training, which is around 75,000 coins, right? You get a cornerback out here with 89 speed, with his 89 acceleration, 88 agility, with not so great man coverage, not so great zone coverage, right? He's not really a guy that you can be out here, you know, having coverage by himself. But in terms of usability, he's 6'2", 6'2" with these ratings. A lot of the defensive meta is a lot of cornerbacks and safeties at linebacker. And so to get a guy out here that is faster than most linebackers, right? Has the height like most linebackers, as well as has the ability to get these crazy abilities to make him be able to use her much better. I don't see why you guys don't have this dude on your team right now. He makes the most sense. Plus, on top of that, if he ends up getting, let's say, a 93 legend card, he's gonna get powered up to a 91 potentially, which makes him at 90 speed. He's still not gonna have the man coverage, unfortunately. I guess my best guess is he'll end up having his next upgrade is not gonna be a card that's gonna be able to be on the field by himself with at least man out. But in terms of height and speed, that is a great combination to have at the cornerback spot, as well as a great combination to have for guys to be out here usering with. So why not get Jason Sehorn? So that's going to be my list. Post down in the comment section below what you guys think of my tier 3 power pass revisited choices. And let me know who you guys got your passes on. It's been your boy Texas, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Tryna stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me when it was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.